Hello, and welcome to today's webinar, 36 Hours Plus. My name's Desiree Shah, and I'm the Program and Marketing Assistant here at Times Journeys. During this webinar, you'll learn more about these independent short breaks inspired by the Times travel feature and discover what sets these tours apart from a normal city break. We're also joined today by Lisa L'Esperance, Product Manager at Abercrombie & Kent in their private jet and special interest travel department. She'll be taking us through some of our available destinations and giving us a look at what you can experience on a 36 Hours Plus trip. So to begin, what is a 36 Hours Plus trip? These are 4-day, 3-night short breaks, and as I mentioned, these trips are all inspired by the Times travel articles. These short trips are designed for the independent traveler and those wanting a guided experience. They're highly customizable, and you can choose your departure dates, traveling companion, and level of luxury. Each itinerary includes set activities like a tour or cooking class, as well as optional activities and suggested add-ons based on the original 36 Hours in articles from the Times. I've already talked about some of these pieces, but I'm just going to give you an overview of what the 36 Hours Plus experience includes. Firstly, there are no set departure dates, so you can choose when you'd like your trip to depart. Our 36 Hours Plus trips include 3 nights accommodations. We offer 3 choices of hotels for you to choose from, and each of our trips includes 2 local experiences or tours to give you a true local experience. During your 36 Hours Plus trip, you'll also have a 24/7 concierge service, private airport transfers, and restaurant reservation services. We currently offer 11 destinations that include the Amalfi Coast, Reykjavik, Bogota, Tokyo, Porto, Mexico City, Delhi, Marrakesh, Casablanca, Tel Aviv, and Belfast. So we have quite a few destinations to choose from, and these short trips can easily be added to a longer vacation or one of our small group tours. Before we jump into the trips themselves, why take a 36 Hours Plus trip with the New York Times? First of all, travel has always been an important part of the newspaper. The Times has been publishing 36 Hours articles for more than a decade and has covered over 300 cities in 100 countries. These 36 Hours articles offer an in-depth look for travelers who want to get the most out of a short visit, which is exactly what we are offering with our 36 Hours Plus trips. We've chosen diverse destinations that tell a story. You can travel with us to Casablanca, Tokyo, and Mexico City and explore their food, culture, and history, getting to the heart of the destination in a short period of time. Lastly, these trips let you see the destination your way. On a 36 Hours Plus trip, you can customize your travel by choosing your departure date, accommodations, and even selecting optional add-ons like a cooking class or a driving tour.
So with the Amalfi Coast, we're including a day where you just explore the Amalfi Coast with a private driver. So obviously this is one of the most stunning coastlines in the entire world. And what you will do is spend an entire day driving along the coast, stopping in some of the villages and towns along the way, getting some really spectacular views. One of the places you'll stop is the actual town of Amalfi. And in the town of Amalfi is the very famous 13th century Duomo. So you'll be able to see that, visit the town. You also have a stop in the village of Ravello, which is known for having the very best views out of all of the Amalfi Coast. So you'll stop there, be able to take pictures, visit a cafe, just enjoy the beauty of the Amalfi Coast. The other experience that's included is a cooking class at the Buca di Bacco Cooking School. This cooking school is actually located inside one of the oldest taverns in all of Positano. And here you'll get to cook a multi-course Italian feast, which of course you'll get to enjoy after you've made it and put in all the hard work. You get to sit down and actually enjoy it and have some great conversation and share the meal with your fellow cooks. And of course, it is accompanied by local wine, because when in Italy, you have to have the local wine. So that's part of that experience as well. As far as hotels, we have 2 hotels in Positano and 1 in Priano. So the Amalfi Coast encompasses several towns and villages, so we have a few different options here for you. We've got the Hotel Marincanto in Positano, La Serenus in Positano, and then the Casa Angelina in Priano. So again, 3 different options, whatever works for you, you've got some choices here. As far as additional activities, experiences that you can add on, we have access to an artist studio. So Paolo Sanduli, his art studio is located inside an 800-year-old tower overlooking the coast. So what we'll do on this day is you'll have your private guide and driver who will take you out to his studio. You get to visit this tower, see the gallery of his work, and if he's working that day, you can observe him creating his art. And then because this location has spectacular views, you also have a drink on the terrace overlooking the coast. Really nice experience there. You also have the option to add on a full-day excursion to Pompeii. So again, you'll have a private driver that will take you out to Pompeii. And then there, once you get to Pompeii, you have a private guide who will escort you around the archaeological site, really giving you an in-depth account of the history, the theories about what happened, what we've learned from Pompeii, and what we're still learning in Pompeii, and have, you know, really personalized experience at Pompeii. We also have a culinary experience. So for this experience, we are going to take you out to a farmhouse in Sorrento, where you will learn how to make pizza and mozzarella. You'll also get to have a sampling of some local appetizers, some bruschetta, some olives, other local products from the farm in the surrounding village. And then, of course, you get to enjoy lunch with wine and sort of enjoy all this fabulous food that you've been tasting and preparing over lunch. We also have an additional activity, some more options for the Amalfi Coast, one of which is a limoncello tasting experience. So again, you know, sort of that very Italian experience. We've got some interesting cultural, culinary and cultural experiences you can also add on here.
So just to reiterate here, we have these 11 destinations being offered for 36 hours plus trips. If there is a destination you're interested in that you don't see here, you can give us a call and we can work with you. So as I mentioned, each 36 hours plus trip includes 3 nights accommodations, private airport transfers, 24/7 concierge service, 2 tours or local experiences, and restaurant reservation services. So I'm now going to open this up for questions. So in the panel on the right side of your screen, you'll see a space where you can type those in. So I'll just take a quick look. Okay. So we have one here. Is airfare included to and from the destination?
No, so international airfare is not included. What is included in your package is basically everything on the ground once you land in the destination, but you're responsible for booking your own international airfare separately from the 36 hours tour package.
Okay. So we have another question about how does pricing work for these trips? From the lead-in price, how does that work?
Yeah, so essentially what you're doing, so the base package price, which includes your hotel, your airport transfers, and those 2 main tours, that price is based on which hotel you select. So essentially there are 3 different prices for the base package depending on which level of hotel you choose. So that's the price that you're going to pay for your hotel, your activities, your airport transfers. That price is set by the hotel that you select. If you want to add on additional experiences, those are at an additional cost by activity.
And then what if someone wants to book a tour that is not mentioned as an add-on? Are there other add-on options that can be customized?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you have, you know, a special interest, or you've heard of something that you really want to check out, or, you know, there's just something that is not listed here as sort of one of the set optional tours, we can absolutely arrange that for you. We have really excellent local offices and local guides in every destination, and they can really customize tours based specifically on your preferences. So Don't hesitate to ask about anything that you're interested in seeing, and we can definitely work with you to put together the tour that really fits exactly your interests and your needs and what you're looking for. So definitely ask if you don't see it here.
Great. Okay, and someone's asked, is there an expert on these trips? So because these trips are highly customized, we can't have an expert join you. But as Lisa's talked about, each trip is really designed to give you an immersive and authentic experience. And we include activities that allow you to interact with locals and local experts, such as dinner in a family home in Reykjavik. So you have that as part of your tour. Okay, we have another question about are the tours and activities with a group?
Right, so most of them are not actually. Almost all of the included tours and experiences and activities are on a private basis. So unless it's specifically stated that you're going to be in a group setting, you can assume that everything included in the tour is on a private basis. So that doesn't mean that a site will be shut down complete for your private use, but that you'll have a private local guide that is only taking care of you. So you have a private guided experience everywhere you go, or say the belly dancing lessons, that's a private experience, or any cooking classes in a family home, that's private. So you won't be with a bunch of strangers or a bunch of other people. It's really a private experience just for you and your travel mates.
And what is pricing like for solo travelers on these trips?
So there is a single supplement for solo travelers, which if you just give us a call and check in, also I believe it's listed on the website as well, on the Times Journey website. You can check out those prices. But yes, there is a single supplement for solo travelers.
And how customizable are the 36 hours trips?
Yeah, so like I said before, while you have those sort of base inclusions, those tours and the hotels included as part of the base package, beyond that, they are really fully customizable. Between the add-on options that we've mentioned here that are sort of set and, have a price attached to them, to whatever you can come up with, we can fully customize them, work with you directly to kind of create the experience that you're looking for.
And kind of on a similar note, someone's asked if they want to make this a part of a longer vacation or trip, would you be able to help put that together for them?
Absolutely. So as Desiree mentioned at the start of the webinar, these work really well to attach to existing Times Journeys experiences. So if you were doing one of the group Times Journeys departures and then wanted to add one of these on to the front or the end, that works really well together. But even if you're not doing a Times Journey or a different group tour, if you just wanted to add this on as part of a, sort of your personal vacation to one of these locations or somewhere nearby, we can sort of attach one of these to your own plans and help you, put that together, or we can build this out into something larger that's completely tailor-made specifically for you. So, really the sky's the limit with these. We kind of have these sort of set itineraries and set programs on offer, but really they're fully customizable and can be made longer and made into, longer experiences that are tailored to you. So, just give us a call and let us know what you're looking for, and we can make it happen.
Great. And we have time for one more question. So are there any dates that are unavailable for any of these destinations, or can you travel whenever you'd like?
You can travel whenever you like. Because these are not set group departure dates, they're fully tailor-made to you. You just tell us what dates you want, and those are the dates that you'll have. The only exception to that might be, like, say, if you're traveling over certain days of the week where, like, a certain museum is closed on Mondays, that sort of thing. We would have to maybe shuffle things around or, work around that sort of thing, or holidays. But as far as, there are no blackout dates or no dates that are not included. Whatever your travel dates are, we can work with that to create the program.
Thank you, Lisa.
Sure.
Just to summarize quickly how you can start planning your 36 hours plus trip. So once you've chosen your destination, you can choose from 3 different hotel options. You choose your add-ons, such as a pottery class or cooking lesson or excursion. Decide when you'd like to go. Departure dates are completely up to you. And then once you're ready, you can call us at 844-761-7001 to start planning your trip. So with that, a big thank you to Lisa for joining us today. And thank you to everyone for listening.